Welcome, welcome, my beautiful people. You join me once again for another episode of, well, interviews with monster girls. And it is something. Now, obviously, I have seen other shows which are slice of life, kind of cutesy-fied things. I think the closest in that I can judge would probably be Kobayashi-san. And as someone put it, the genre that these types of shows go by can be summarized by cute girls doing cute things. And I'm finding it a little difficult to disagree with that summation. Now, I may be asking a lot from a show like this, but I'm kind of interested in the biological standpoint of how all of these kind of traits occur and manifest. Maybe I shouldn't expect so much from it, but it might surprise me and actually fill me in with a lot of details. And those of you that are here for the moe and the monster girls, and by extension probably that succubus teacher, okay, I might be getting sidetracked, so I'm just going to start the episode. Hopefully you join along with me and see how it goes. That is definitely the Doulahan, and everything has a sickly green glow. What's going on with the fire that they're not showing us, and that he keeps glancing at it? Does it always make that sound? Because I did think maybe the Doulahan would be kind of cool to actually exist. But if it's making that kind of sound, no, get the hell out. I mean, that would be really irritating for yourself, would it not? I mean, I make irritating noises all the time. It's called talking. But at least I can semi-control that. Wait, why is that horse there? We still haven't seen much of the ice one. I think I would have been quite a good teacher if I could stand school kids. I didn't like school kids when I was one of them. I wasn't very good in school. Yeah, it would be a fire hazard if... Yeah, it would be dangerous to have her in school if it actually hurt people. Literally or emotionally? Well, it would be kind of weird if you couldn't control one or the other. Hmm. Okay, I'm not entirely sure where Okayama is. Why would you ever... Yeah. Why would you get on the train if your head wasn't there as well? Not a sentence that you come across every day. So she has head braces around everywhere. Is she also referencing that conversation in the first episode where everyone kind of avoided talking about her? Okay, we're getting an explanation as why she was ill. Well, out of all of the demi-humans we've seen so far, she's the most visually different. Was she just looking at his arms? She's one of them, isn't she? Yeah, if you want everyone else to kind of joke around about your own, not flaws, but you know what I'm on about, you got to make the first step, otherwise they're not going to be comfortable about it. Really? Yeah, but there's so little amount of them, so this is a very rare interaction. But how would the hospital react when she was born? So, it's a headless baby. It's on fire. Okay, so that is probably answered my question about it was emotional, not physical. You're still a teacher, so this is kind of weird, but overall, it's fine. Just don't suffocate her. Fair enough. It's gonna be one of those misunderstandings, isn't it? Mm-hmm. And you've set yourself up for the punchline. Anyone in position of power, or the one that would just tell everyone? Push her out the window. Ah, quite a good joke. She is troublesome, isn't she? She's gonna be a terror when she's older. Personal space. Yeah, they haven't really interacted, have they? What is with that reaction? So they're setting up a snow woman with emotional issues. She is friendly, but she's just a bit rambunctious. That seems like an almost appropriate word. But actually, yes. That is amazing. What? She's got a little house for her own head for the night. Well, if it's for his own studies, he's going to talk to all of them, isn't he? Everything is just so easy for her, isn't it? Indecisiveness is annoying, which is probably why so many people hate me. But sometimes it's also, I appreciate indecisiveness sometimes. Because, I mean, she is incredibly assertive. Yeah, we heard that one. There's only 3 of them. %87% of all statistics are made up on the spot. No, not technically wrong. But what? I didn't expect something like that to come up. Well, we know she likes being held. Quite a simple or simplistic goal as well, isn't it? I wonder who that is meant to represent. Wow, the range of emotions in her face just then. Well, we knew that anyway, but... Is she just phoning him? Of course she is. Straight to the point. I mean, he wasn't exactly going to turn it down. Any chance to gather information. Not a bad outfit. Yeah, no. That's alright as well, but yeah, it is a bit extravagant. I'm probably not the best one to be taking fashion advice from. Oh no, you're leaving your body with her? I mean, yeah, that was part of the working things out, but I didn't think about that. And she's sitting there defeated. What is she trying to explain? What's going on? I guess that would be kind of fun to see just what the body's doing without a head for a bit, but it would get boring after a while. It's context which makes things fun. Well, part of her dream is answered there, isn't it? Yeah, quite impressive. Mm. Well, she's proud of herself. I can type without looking, but writing. Well, my handwriting's terrible anyway. Oh no, what's she gonna do? No! Having a screaming high school girl's head in the middle of a park. I'm surprised there wasn't more reactions from bystanders. That girl needs a smack, don't she? And also, with only 3 Dolahans in the world, I'm wondering why there isn't more of a reaction from the general public. Oh. Well, I guess, yeah, because her body isn't feeling the motion, so it's just her head. It's like wearing VR constantly all day. Also, her peripheral vision is amazing. Because I can't see above me like that. hmm So, what was it? The interaction between them? And the fact that she was so open with it? Yeah. Well, that might just be from the vampire itself. She's terrifying. What is happening to her body oh no, okay. I thought she was being by the... Yeah. You're not in the same location. Totally. Show her then. Why? There's so many elements of that were amusing. Going straight to what did you do? She knows her sister well. She's using the bathroom while he's still holding her head. Am I the only one that's seeing the complications of that? Is he now conscious of her travel sickness? Hmm. And the conversation just carried on, but I would want her to tell him that she was being aggravating. Get her in trouble for what she did. Oh. Now we're getting to see the good teacher side of him, aren't we? He's actively helping the students, in this case, Machi. And he doesn't want to encroach on anyone else's territory. Wow. He is good boy. And he actively isn't recoiling in terror from demi-humans. Is she growing to trust him now? Well, to be fair, actually having an interaction once in a while might be good for her. Considering how much she's had to segregate herself off. These drawings are so... Well, the backgrounds are really simplistic. Really just easy line work and then rough colouring in. I like it. I could never achieve that effect myself, but... Then again, I can't paint anyway. Last time I tried watercolour was a disaster. Well, okay, a disaster by my standards. And we're being introduced to Yuki, the snow one, and her insecurities or something that's going on. And exactly why she is reacting the way she does to... I can't remember her name, I'm sorry. The vampire. Yeah, I'd probably react the same way. If you try and jump on me straight away without warning, you best beware. And the two girls that we know at the minute, Machi and Hikari? Maybe. Let's go with that for now. I'm enjoying their characters a lot, mainly because they're both, okay, highly exaggerated, but both dualities of myself. For example, in normal public interactions, I quite hard to talk to people, so quite like Machi. If I've known you for a while, then I'm an annoying son of a bitch. Not to the levels that the vampire is. Hikari's on a whole nother level there. That girl. But if nothing else, you can say that she is effective at getting the job done, isn't she? She had a problem introduced to her, being that Machi wanted to, well, basically go on a date, didn't she? And she's like, okay. Next thing you know. That kind of efficiency. And yes, when it comes to this genre of show, pretty much the same way as Kobayashi-san made me feel, was that, you know, it's nice just to have a bit of happiness and heartwarming stuff to come back to every now and again, especially in this cold, harsh world of ours. So fans of this show and others like it can rejoice, because I definitely see the benefits in the genre. Hopefully you enjoyed Demi-Chan and also my additions to the videos, and if you did, don't forget to show your support to me, because every little really does help. It is staggering how much, actually. The level of support that I've gotten in the past few videos with the likes that you guys have been giving me has actually started putting my videos onto recommended lists. Who would have thought? It is astounding. So if you've seen one of my videos on your recommended lists and have actually wanted to watch it, if you haven't already, let me know in the comment section so I can get a good grasp on how it's working. And of course, if you want to show your appreciation and support even more, you can check the description down below, follow the link to my Discord, and ignoring the initial interrogation-ish at the beginning, I'm sure you'll get on fine. Even if you just want to pop in and not really say anything, just lurk for a while. Because that's what I do. It's worked out fine so far. Until I get called out on it. I really shouldn't be an introvert in my own Discord server. Oh well, these things happen. But if you want to join me again for another episode, you can all... So if you want to join me again for another episode, you're more than welcome. And of course, if you want to subscribe to the channel, I'm not going to stop you. Make sure to hit the notification bell because, well, it's one way to make sure YouTube actually notifies you. And until then, well, that's it from me. I want all of you guys out there to stay awesome. It is that time again, so I'm going to get some sleep. You should too. And join me for the next one.